Hey everybody, so I come on this video today to really just give my testimony. So the testimony of my story is really, y'all, it took for me to go through so many bad relationships and needing so many men that didn't know my worth. I barely knew my worth, thought I knew my worth. And just the mistreatment from the situations or whatever the case may be. But the last one I met, he was a con artist. And I was deeply hurt because I met him through a relative that I consider that I hold really close to my heart and that I showed a lot of loyalty to. So I was really just hurt that I met this man that somebody vouched for. I'm talking about like literally vouched for, like matchmaker type stuff. And when I met the man, it was the opposite of what I was told the type of person that he was. And what it did was turn my financial life into chaos. And that what caused me to change. That's how I started my healing journey. That was a strike for me. Because I want to know, why do I keep meeting men like this? Why do I keep attracting men like this? How come I caught on, but he was so good at it. It was like when the enemy sent somebody, he sent somebody powerful if you're a powerful person. That's how I knew I was very powerful, because he sent a very powerful man after me to attack me. So that's when I knew, like, damn, what am I doing wrong? Like, how the hell? I just didn't understand after I just got done building my finances up, having 5 streams of income, and lost all 5 streams of income, y'all. So that kind of just blew me. And it just made me want to get to know more about me, my emotions, the cycles, just everything I think I could learn about myself, to not put myself in that type of position ever again, or make it where it's not that severe. That's what I did, y'all. And 2019 is when I had my spiritual awakening. I got to typing in the emotions that I was feeling at that time. So I felt real stressed out, depressed. But I knew I really wanted to succeed in life. I wanted to be successful. I just didn't know where to start or how to really go about it, because remind y'all, well, not remind y'all, but I forgot to tell y'all, before I met the man, remember I said I had 5 streams of income. I had an event planning business, and I'm the first one in the family to start a business, like step out on faith and really start it, step out on courage and really start a business. So, and that was starting to boom and starting to rock off. But after I met him and everything that happened and all the experiences with my finances and everything that happened with that made me go downhill, or whatever the case may be, where I end up catching a felony on my name. I couldn't produce no more businesses. No more product for my businesses because I didn't have no money, or whatever the case may be. And then the man messed up 2 rental cars that was in my name, and messed up the truck that I bought also, or whatever the case may be. And yeah, he did all that. Yeah. So anyway, to make a long story short, so after all that happened, I ended up having a spiritual awakening. So I typed in all the emotions that I was feeling, because I was just feeling just sick, just all type of emotions. So I'm going to look it up. I'm going to put it on the screen exactly what a spiritual awakening is and the emotions you go through, because there are 6 stages of spiritual awakening. As of now, in 2024, I have been through all 6 stages. So I have, like, I don't want to say completely healed, because you always learning and growing, and I always believe in being a student to life. But for the most part, my discernment game is at 100% from going through all 6 stages and rinse and repeating a lot of my steps and a lot of stuff I've been through during those stages, and being vulnerable to myself and to others, and to understanding life, understanding how everything plays a part in a role. Understand when I put myself into stuff, understanding my triggers, understanding the emotions that come behind it, understanding who I should put myself around, or what spaces I should put myself into, what spaces I should not put myself into, and what people I should not put myself around. So all of that is, I came on the video say all of that is what caused me to learn, how do you find the root cause of your emotion? The root cause of your emotion is just the beginning stage. It's like going to school. It's like, in order to graduate 12th grade, you got to become a kindergartner first. Well, actually, you got to become a pre-kindergartner first. So just to wheel y'all back just a little bit, because every stage I had to become a pre-kindergarten and graduate myself up the ladder. So once I found the root causes of how I started meeting men like that, I ended up finding a child that I trauma bond with men that have trauma. So I don't have a father in my life. Don't know him either. Whatever the situation happened with him, my mom happened or whatever. And I would trauma bond with men that didn't have their mother in their life, or if they didn't have their father or didn't have either one. I thought that we was more relatable. I thought if I met a good man that have a whole family, that he wouldn't be able to relate to me or understand me. So I automatically X them off my list and X them off my board to get to know me, or for me to get to know them, or to know that I was deserving of, a beautiful love, a healthy relationship, whatever you want to call it. I didn't think I was deserving of that from the beginning, but I never knew that was one of my emotions. So I realized me meeting these men that was emotionally unavailable caused me to deal with severe rejection, because they would reject me because they didn't understand who I was, but better yet, they didn't even understand who they was, but they didn't fully accept me for who I am. And who I am is a person that's silly, that's really silly, make your day, make you laugh, a person that's strong, intelligent, independent, love to learn, love to educate myself, and that can come off intimidating towards a man that have the same trauma that I have, that don't have a mother and father in his life. I come off as a strong woman who don't need help, very masculine. Remember, y'all, I didn't know I was doing all of this. I just knew I seen my mom do it. She was strong. She didn't put up with nothing. So I knew that growing up, it was some things I did take from my mother and from other people I seen around me that I did not take or wanted to do, because I really was proud of my mom, because my mom has come from a domestic violence background severely, and I was proud of how she escaped all those peoples. And I was just really just was I was really just I don't want to say proud, because I was proud of my mom, but I was really just happy of how, like, my mom had this severe damaged life, and how she just overcame everything with a smile. Like, her mom leaving her out at 13, kicking her out the house, her being sexually abused, her being in domestic violence abuse, her being emotional abuse, physical abuse from how people used to talk down on her. Like, my mom survived everything and did it with a smile, and kept herself, like, she had negative ways, but she had like other positive things she did, and I was really just encouraged by that. So when I noticed that I started putting myself in it, I would just hurry up and run and get away. So I on the healing journey, once I started, I realized that I have rejection issues. I have abandonment issues from me not having a father, so it was always easy for me to run away or escape a relationship, or whatever the case may be. If they weren't treating me right, it was just easy for me to just keep it moving. Okay. I realized I trauma bonded with men that had trauma, and I was settling for less. I also realized that who I was as a person, like exactly what do I like, what I don't like, and what my self-worth is. I learned all that from the root causes of the different stages of the emotions that I was dealing with, and that I researched and done tons and tons of tools and techniques, and kept practicing it throughout the last, this happened in 2018 and we now in 2024. So the last 6 years of my life, like I said in the beginning, I did a lot of rinse and repeat. All I did was practice all of the tools and techniques on this healing journey to get me out of the spaces that I didn't like. I didn't like being poor, which was poverty. I didn't like rejection of people telling me no, or making me feel less than, and like it was some about me that was so wrong that I really wasn't doing much. I wasn't doing nothing. I didn't like abandonment issues. So I wanted to heal that and become more secure in my dating life. And then I didn't like what was the other one I said? I didn't like Oh, I didn't like, I can't even think right this second. I'm gonna have to go back in the video. But anyways, y'all get the point what I'm saying. That made me, so I had to really learn myself, study, do a lot of heavy research that took years of this stuff for me to understand who I was as a person, really get to know myself, and for me to really just break the cycles. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't find the root cause of the emotion that led me to those things. So yeah, that's all I want to say. I want to just give out my story, what I've been through. That's why I can come on this video today with a scarf on my head. And whether I have my the things I need in life or what I don't need or want or whatever the case may be, I can still be myself. So I can come on this video to you naked, dry, without nothing on, and feel like I'm the shit, because I am the shit. Ain't nobody better than me. I am that girl. I'm her. It's just when I do put myself together and start looking more luxurious, then I'm still unstoppable. It's just I'm a feel even more in the wind, but I still feel in the wind even without it. And that's what a lot of us don't do. We don't know how to take these masks off our face that we've been putting on, trying to be another image, be somebody that we not, and learn how to love ourselves within. I have really dived deep into the work of doing the work to love myself naked. So that when I do put on my alter ego, it's just even more better. But I'm the baddest, just naked. What you see is what you get. But I'm going to never stop growing. So yes.